Hey guys, I want to tell you thank you for tuning in Outdoors with Tim today. We're in the backyard working on this little backyard garden, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm going to put in the garden. And this calcium nitrate by High Yield is something that I feed my corn because corn is a heavy feeder. It needs a lot of calcium nitrate, a lot of water, and your corn will do good. But anyway, also wanted to tell you about the picture that's on here. And the picture on here is tomatoes. A lot of folks have commented back to me on some of my previous videos on how to put the calcium nitrate down with their tomatoes and their bell peppers and some of their other delicate vegetable plants. And I wanted to tell you, the picture that you see here, these tomatoes are suffering from end rot. And a lot of folks think it's because of overwatering. Yes, that can be one of your causes of why your tomatoes have what they call end rot. But the other part is because they lack calcium. You can put all of the compost you want in there, but they may not be getting enough calcium. So remember, calcium nitrate, about 2 teaspoons to 2 gallons of water, and you mix it up in your garden water, your water jug, and water those tomato plants with some calcium nitrate. Make sure you're not getting the pellets. If you choose to put the pellets around your tomato plants, that you're not putting the pellets directly on the leaves, because it will burn your leaves and we don't want that. So mix it with some water, dilute it down, and then water around the root base of your tomato plants, and watch your tomatoes yield you a good yield of tomatoes without any end rot. Also, I'm gonna get on with the rest of the video here. YouTube is not Hollywood, so everything can go wrong when you're in your backyard trying to shoot a video for your gardening family. So you could show them what you're doing, on what works for you and how you get such a good yield in your garden. Well, I want to let you know I had a great video, so I screwed it up, and now I'm back out here again, just giving you a little update on some things that I did that you won't be able to see in action. Maybe I could do a little more side dressing, but that's what I did right here with the corn. I did a little side dressing. What I did is I took my push plow by Earthway gardening tools, and I put the cultivator tooth on there, and I cut me a V in the ground in between the rows of corn, and then I applicated all the way the full length of the corn row some of the calcium nitrate in my corn rows. Like I said, corn is a heavy feeder, so it needs lots of calcium and fertilizer and lots of water. Also, corn does very good when it's planted in small blocks and you plant the seeds rather close. You could put 3 seeds in an 8-inch space, and that would be perfect, because corn is a sociable plant. They like to touch. It's how they pollinate when they start to tassel out. Sometimes a lot of people will plant corn in one continuous row. They'll get like 2 long rows and wonder why their corn doesn't do good, or why their ears don't fill out with full corn, why they're missing something. The reason why they're missing something is because corn is a member of the grass family. I don't know any blade of grass that just grew by itself without generating another blade of grass and then another blade of grass. It's how corn grows. It's a sociable plant. So if you want a good yield in corn, plant your corn in small blocks, like an 8x8 area, and plant it kind of thick. You can always weed out what you don't want in there if you think one plant is choking another out. But listen, corn does good in small blocks, and it does good if you kind of plant it thick. So go and try that next time if you're not doing good with your corn this year. Mr. Ralph came out to the garden. Mr. Ralph, would you like to say hello? Anyway, you guys will meet Mr. Ralph soon enough. If you haven't already watched some of my other videos, I'm sure you've seen Mr. Ralph in the gun room. But anyway, I am going to, I'm going to finish out this row right here next to the beans down by the pepper plants with some calcium nitrate. And I'm going to bring you along and show you what I use to cultivate the ground and how I applicate the sodium or calcium nitrate, not sodium nitrate. Ooh, too salty. Calcium nitrate, and then how I cover it up, because we have a rain coming here in the Midlands of South Carolina, and it's great to go ahead and get that in the ground, so when Mother Nature brings the rain, it activates that calcium nitrate, and it kind of liquefies it, and it gets into the root system of the corn. And I'll watch this corn jump another foot in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So you guys stay tuned. And thanks for watching Outdoors with Tim. Remember to share, like, and subscribe my videos. Now, and that's simple, guys. What I'll do is I don't have much left in this bag, I won't worry about using the scoop. And I'll show you the scoop. And sometimes I like to use the scoop, but I'll take this and I'll just sift it along in that little ditch I just cut. And guys, that is it. It's so simple. It's called side dressing. Do it to your corn and your other delicate plants like your jalapeno peppers, bell peppers, tomatoes, and you'll be amazed what happens. Thanks for watching. You just want to scratch the dirt over it just to cover it up, because when the rain comes, it's going to dissolve it right into the soil. And those roots will draw it in. The roots from your garden plants will draw it right in. And you'll notice a huge difference in just a few days, guys. Hey, thanks for watching again, Outdoors with Tim. I really appreciate y'all coming in my outdoor adventures and in my backyard gardening. Appreciate it if you'd share my videos.